What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody? It is obviously, it's your girl Shantiara. We are about to get ready. Where's my mic? We're about to get ready to do another interview. We have Young Thunder coming in, so we're gonna give y'all some time to get on. We're gonna give him some time to get on. What's up, Tiffany? Hey, girl. How you doing? So, for those of you guys that's just coming on, again, this is going to be an interview. We are interviewing Young Thunder. He is a artist, a actor, and a writer. So we're going to talk to him about a few things in his, a few highlights in his career, the ups and downs. We're going to get some answers from him that are going to encourage you guys, that's going to motivate you guys, inspire you guys to keep going, and also see what he did to actually get to where he's at. So let's get into it. And he has some things coming up this year, you guys. A few things that he's working on. I don't want to mention it. I want to have him mention it. I want to get into it. I want you guys to wait, stay tuned, stick along, because we are going to get into all those good questions and all those answers. Let me actually start sharing this with people. That's what I forgot to do yesterday. So let's do that. Share this with a few people that I know are not at work. Right now, while you guys are coming on, just go ahead and say, hey, hello, what's up? Let me send these out. Okay, cool. Now I see he has logged on, but before I bring you on, I want to introduce you one more time. Before I bring you on, I want to do it the right way because I did write it down. So again, for those of you guys that are just joining on, we have writer, actor, business owner, artist, Young Thunder on live with us today. We are doing an interview with him to talk about, again, his highlights, his talents, his career choices, his ups and downs in his journey. So let's bring him on. And for those of you guys that's watching, go ahead and share this live with the people so we can bring them on. What's up? What's up, my boy? Young Thunder in the building. What's up? What it do?
Hey, how you
I am
doing?
good. I'm good. First of all, happy birthday to you once again.
I appreciate that. Let me
Yes. Yes. Definitely want to. I appreciate you coming on and spending your birthday with me, with our followers, giving us a little bit of your time. I appreciate that.
I appreciate you for having me.
Absolutely, absolutely. So let's get right into it. I'm going to keep this. Thank you, Tiffany. Thank you for sharing the video, girl. I want other people to share the video as well. We want to get this video out to as many people as we can. What's up, music? What's up? What's up, y'all? I see you guys joining in.
That's my
Again, we have
boy.
Young Thunder.
That's my boy,
Yeah,
Mew. Hey,
yeah.
young music doing his thing. That's my boy, man.
Exactly. I forgot you guys do know each other. I seen you guys at the Afro
Oh
Awards.
yeah, yeah. He a
Yeah.
cool dude. Smooth. Shout out to that. Shout out to that book, man. I need to get one from him. Tell him send me one ASAP.
Yeah, yeah, his book is, you know what I'm saying? His book is fire. His book is fire. I did a few interviews with him about the book as well. So,
Okay.
shout out to Young Music. Keep doing your thing. You doing your thing. So, let's get into these questions. Well, I got you. I don't want to keep you too long with your birthday. So, let's get into it. So, I want to talk about who you are before the artist, the entertainer, the actor, the writer.
Man, I was just like a dude growing up. You know, where I'm from, it's a small city. It's not a lot of artists getting out there like that where I'm from. So you got to kind of like move around. So, before that, man, I was just trying to travel, get my music out there, selling music out my trunk of my car and just hustling, grinding it out. You know what I mean? And I did like a little modeling contest over there in Orlando, Florida at like 17, trying to just tap in, trying to get in the game,
Yeah,
little
wherever
shit.
you can, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so let me ask you: was you like Nipsey selling your CDs for $100 out the trunk of your car, or what you was doing?
I wouldn't say like 100, but I was like doing it like 5 to 10. Five CDs, $5 to $10. And
Okay.
people supporting, they were supporting me. You know what I mean? And they were showing that love. So, I knew that I can go farther with the music thing. So,
Right. So that's I want to talk about that. Was it that time when you actually seen the support for the people, or before then that you knew that you had like a future in this lane of industry, in this music industry?
well, it was before, like before I was just playing around. I was young. My father, rest in peace, he just passed away.
Right there.
My first time rapping, I want to get into this, is when I was in the garage. He was betting on like a Bulls game. And first Michael Jordan, they was losing, and then they came back. Dude was talking crap, and my pops told me to get on the dude's shoes, start battle rapping on the dude's shoes. So I start battle rapping on his shoes, made him mad with this shit, but it's whatever. So that's when I got into hip hop, and before then, before I even like started traveling, doing whatever, people was telling me my music was good. You know,
That's
and
what's up.
yeah, so I just stuck with it.
Right. That's dope. So that's what you started off doing was music, right? Because I know you act as well. You're a writer, and so is it songwriting or like is it what is it like playwriting, script writing? What is it exactly?
I'm a songwriter. Like, I've been writing my songs for nobody never wrote my songs for me. I always did my own
Yeah.
thing. And I help people, coordinate their songs. It's easy to me. I can
Okay.
do it in my sleep.
Yeah.
So, you know.
That was the obvious. I meant like songwriting and not or, but yeah, that was the obvious. But okay, so I want to ask you, what are you more passionate about in regards of everything that you do in the industry?
Um, I would say music is more passionate, but you could use music to dive into other things. Like I explained before when I was on a radio show, it's other businesses out there you can tap into that coordinates with hip hop. Like I spoke with
Absolutely.
even anime. Like most people are like, oh, that shit's soft. You don't want to do that. Bullshit. It's a business. Like if you got a passion for something, be real, be true to who you are. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And let people know this is what I like to do. So what?
Right.
I mean, be yourself. So
Exactly.
nobody can come back later and say, oh, he fake, he phony. Nah, screw that. I'm gonna do me. I'm gonna do what I do.
Right. You stay
You know?
true to yourself. And you know
Mhm.
what I learned as I was, just going along my journey and, evolving in life is that people are assigned to us. You know what I mean? Like you have a tribe that will be assigned to you. So there's no need to feel like I have to fake who I am or hide who I am because the right people will accept you for who
Mhm.
you are and they will support you for who you are. And that's really what it's all about. And that's what our purpose is just to be who we are. And it goes on and on. I don't want to have this a long answer, but yeah, to agree with you, to piggyback on what you're saying, that is so true. We have to be true to who we are because we have our own
Right.
tribe. Don't ever fake it. Don't ever fake the funk. So yeah, that is amazing. So let's talk about the traumatic experience of you being shot. And I'm sorry to hear that. Was that another pivotal moment where you were like, I feel like I have a greater purpose because I did survive the traumatic experience.
Well, know, it happens, like especially in the neighborhood that back in Indiana, in the neighborhood I grew up in. You hear gunshots outside all the time. So it's kind of like wrong place at the wrong time. It happens. It's life. You know what I'm saying? So when I survived that, it just put me in a mode where I realized that it can happen at any moment. You
Yeah.
know, you gotta kind of not take your life for granted. Like I said, I just lost my father. You can't take your life for granted. While you on this earth, you gotta do what you can do while you're here. Every day you wake up in the morning, you gotta try to make something new happen. You gotta try to explore new things. Make a way for yourself. Find out who you are. And that's what when I got shot, it was like a wake up call because I
Hmm.
knew right there, and I wouldn't be here doing none of this stuff. So my fear, it's a lot of stuff like with my fear. I learned to not be afraid of a lot of things, because what's worse than that? I was thinking like, what's worse than death? So why
Yeah.
would you be scared? It's kind of like
Yeah.
when I be talking to some of the homies
Mhm.
that rap, they be like, man, I can't get on stage. You know, I'm
Yeah.
scared. I'm like,
Yeah.
bro, you been through worse. What's worse than what you done been through?
That's
And
good.
getting on stage and just rapping to these people.
That's
So
good.
yeah.
That's good. That's really good. And then not only are, I feel like, we are all messengers, you know what I mean? And we all are messengers in different ways. Some of us are, actors, some of us are rappers, and we are gifted in that way to share our story in the form of music, and it's relatable to the people and they can relate to it. And sometimes we can motivate them and encourage them to change. Like, look at the impact that Nipsey Hussle had on so many people, you know what I mean? Like, so music is so influential that we can really, if somebody is really a fan of us, we can influence them to do either or, bad or good. And again, it's all about storytelling and saying something that is relatable to the people. So that's good. That's good. You're right. Like sometimes it's like what, and maybe I need to develop that kind of mindset. Like what could be worse than death? Like you know what I'm saying? We all fear death, so it's like live while we can. Because I know we're not a big fan of Drake right now, but he said in one of his raps that everybody's living, but how I go? He said everybody died, but not everybody lives. That's what he said.
Mm,
And I was like, what does he mean? But it's true because we all gonna die one day because we're on Earth. But we don't live our life to the fullest. We don't live our life to our fullest potential. We don't be who we truly are. You know what I mean? Like we just exist. We're just roaming around doing the 9 to 5 and getting the retirement check and then just passing away instead of doing what we're really put on Earth to really do, like
right,
really
right.
fulfill our purpose. So I hope you can hear me good. I'm not really talking bad in the microphone,
Nah,
but
you good.
yeah. So again, that was good. So let's get into this next question I got for you. Um, what, whether it could be like a person or a situation. What really or who really inspired you to get into the industry and take it as serious and really jump off the cliff?
Man, like my father, man, he believe it or not, he was big on hip hop. He used to bump Tupac and all that stuff. So when I heard Tupac, Tupac was the influence, and even 50 Cent, business wise and
Mhm.
lyrical, 50 Cent inspired me to get in the game. Listening to him. Shout outs to 50. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? I got a chance to meet him a couple times, so it was cool.
Yeah. So what was that like? Did he ever tell you like some words, like some advice or words of encouragement? I know, for example, I want to say it was Slim Shady or it was somebody that said that 50 has, or was it Kanye West? He was like 50 had told him that when he has an album that's about to drop, create beef with people, and that's like a marketing type of scheme. Because now when you create this fake beef, like people, they're intrigued, they're interested. You know what I mean? It's entertainment. And now you saying you about to drop an album, it's like how the music industry is. You know what I mean?
I was kind
So
of doing that though. I was kind of like doing like what 50 was doing, like cause I was looking at everybody in my hometown like competition, like all
okay.
the rappers like competition. But in reality, when I see them dudes, it be love. Like, what's up, man? But at the same time, it was really dudes that really had problems with me. Like, we really had problems for real. Not only in the music, but it was really like on some street stuff. But we overcame that. Everybody grow up.
Yeah, right,
You know what I'm
right,
saying? But it wasn't as serious as the 50 Ja Rule thing, but I had real problems with dudes.
right. Right. That's what it's about. It's definitely about growth. Like I see so many times a lot of females that had beef in the past, they overcame it because they're like, we grew up, we had kids, it's old beef, blase, blase. So that's really good. But so was it something that he said to you that stuck with you that you carry in your everyday life, or something that you may have seen him do when he had encounters with other people, when you were in person with him? That you're like, oh, that was a smart move, or that's a smart dude, and I'm a adapt that into my life. I'm gonna use that one day. Was there any kind of experience like that with 50?
Well, watching him when I was growing up, 50's a businessman. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? And he's a businessman. He plays chess, not checkers.
Right.
And it's all about the long game. Like most people, what they do stuff for the short haul, and it doesn't last. What you got to do in this industry, what I learned watching, observing him, you got to do things for the longevity of things. You got to make sure your run is long, not short. So that's a lot. That's a lot of things I learned. Watching 50 as I was growing up, and I met him at a couple bottle signings. He was a cool dude, laid back guy, man. Pretty cool dude.
I love that. That's dope. That's dope. Let me shout out to Tiffany real quick. I see your comments. I love your comments. You are really sticking in with us and giving us your time. I appreciate that. Again, shout out to Young Thunder out here with us or on live with us for his birthday. Shout out to him and shout out to everybody that is tuning in. We appreciate you guys. So again, I'm interviewing Young Thunder right now. He is an artist. He is an actor, songwriter, businessman. Listen, the list goes on. You guys stay tuned with him. I'm definitely going to collab with him on this video so you guys can have his Instagram and you guys can stay connected with him, see how you can work with him if you guys are artists, if you guys are casting directors, whatever it is that you guys do, stay in touch with him because he's doing his thing. This podcast or this show is called Shantiaragoeshaam, and the reason why I interview who I interview is because I watch them and I see them doing their thing and making waves and they got big motion. So that's why we bring them on this TV show because they're absolutely doing what they do best and they're doing it in best form. So again, shout out to Young Thunder
Thank
here
you.
with us on his birthday. I really appreciate that. But let's get back into these questions. Let's get back into these questions. So let's talk about this. What is the best part and worst part about being an artist?
Best part and worst. I think the best part about being an artist is like showcasing what you skillful to do, your talent,
Mm-hmm.
and being able to provide your craft to the world and everybody get your point of view of your life. But it's
Right.
also the bad parts about it is you know a lot of artists they can't be who they are. They scared to be who they are because they might say something and the media twist it around, just like the Tupac and Biggie shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like the Tupac and Biggie shit, you know, the West Coast, East Coast, West Coast beef, all that shit got turned around, and we didn't, we lost two legends because of that shit.
Yeah.
And your words are very powerful. You got to be very careful about what you say. And a lot of
Mm-hmm.
times, I be wanting to speak out so bad because we in a new time, we're in a new era. Everything is really sensitive, so you got to be
Mm-hmm.
very careful about what you say.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of times, I'd be like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna say it anyway." But
Yeah.
most people like I don't fuck with this dude. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Because I come off too real when I say things. But
Mm-hmm.
at the
Right.
same time, I want to let the world know like this is who I am. You can't
Right.
change me. I can't run away who I am. So I'm
Right.
gonna tell you who I am.
Right.
But that's the bad. I believe that's the big bad part about being in the spotlight is just speaking words that most people won't comprehend, and they might twist it up to whatever their own belief is,
Yeah.
and put it out there like that, and people
Right.
you get backlash for that. You know what I mean? So
Right.
I
Right.
believe that's something that can be bad or it can be good,
Mm-hmm.
good promotion as well.
Yeah, now. I agree with you 100%. Like, it's definitely power in the tongue. You definitely have power in your words, and what you speak can break or make a situation. I agree with you on that. But I agree with you on another part too, where I be want to be on my Boosie shit. Like,
Yeah,
Boosie say what the hell he want to say, and most times he don't apologize because he mean what he say and say what he mean. And it's like I be wanting to say that, but then at the same time, depending on who we talking about and who we talking to, you don't want to get canceled. You know what I mean? So you gotta. It's like a thin line. You know what I'm saying?
but check this out, Boosie a real one.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
when he speak, you see how Instagram and whatever Facebook was treating him like.
Yeah.
'Cause he was real. He was posting up whatever he felt. And in a lot of these platforms, you gotta look at it like this. You might get canceled by saying the wrong thing, and they might just like throw you off the platform.
That's the
Even with
thing.
me, I'm on live TV in Las Vegas every month. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
So when I say something, I'll be very
Congratulations.
careful about what I say because I know they'll cancel my ass if I get too carried away.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
you gotta, these brands and these sponsors, these sponsors want to deal with a brand that's gonna, really, be inspirational and bring them money without confrontation. And
Hmm.
most of the time, I'll be thinking, okay, let me go in that direction where the money is.
Right,
Where the
right. You
money
really,
is. I could be on some hood shit and be like, yeah, fuck these niggas and all
yeah,
that shit, but the hood dudes might love it, but the people in the market probably like, yo, he could be a liability. You know what I'm saying? I
yeah,
want to fuck with him.
yeah,
So when I'm dipping and dabbing into different things, I gotta always think like, okay, maybe if I'm jumping in bed with these people, whatever, they gonna say fuck. You know what I'm saying? This dude, he said the wrong thing here. We ain't
yeah,
fucking with him. So you gotta be careful what you say.
yeah. No, you're so right. My old employer, he used to, he was a black man, very, very, very successful, but, he obviously had, other people over him. And he used to always tell me, like, you got to play that game. You got to play that game. And I'd be like, what you mean you got to play? I used to get mad. Like, what do you mean? Like, because that's me being fake. Like, I can't play that game. I got to stay true to who I am. But, again, it goes back to what you were saying. Like, you want to still be you and still be for the culture and, all that stuff. But then you gotta, it's that thin line because this is where the money is at. This is what, you know what I'm saying? So you gotta, kind of like be mindful
Yeah.
of what you say and how you say it. It goes back to that saying of it's not what you say, it's how you say it. And that's what I started to learn. Like, all right, let me just deliver it in a different tone and with more education. And so like my attitude don't really show, like, you know what I mean? But I still mean what I say. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
But I'm just not saying it in that kind of way to where it's like, oh, hold on, wait a minute. I see where she can get. No, we don't want to do that. So that's very important. That's very important for especially our culture, and not only our culture, but I just feel like it's one thing for the African American males, but then it's another thing for the African American females, right? And being that it is Women's Month, the month of March is Women's Month, and we want to keep it tailored to entertainment, right? So you can speak on artistry, you can speak on like in the form of a musician, you can speak on actor, you can speak on whatever it is, but let's keep it entertainment. What are a few words that you would say to African American women that are in the industry? Just like some words of encouragement.
Well, it's a lot of women out here that's real, and it's a lot of women out here fake. If you real, I respect it. I don't respect nothing that's not real. So just be true to who you are, and as long as you being true to yourself, not trying to do it for everybody else, you good. You know what I mean? You not trying to, you know, I want to put it in the best way possible. You're not trying to do stuff for the clicks and likes. I
Yeah.
respect a woman way more that she has more power when she, trying to put it in the best word possible. 'Cause we just talked about watch what you say. So, you know, she's not doing it for the clicks and likes. She's doing it because she's a powerful woman, as I should say.
Okay, I got you. And that's just words of advice. Hey, that's words of advice. So okay, let's move on. Let's move on. So let's see. Now I know that you have this. You, I was doing some homework, right? I know you re-released a song.
Hmm.
So let's talk about the song is called "Don't Slip."
Hmm.
So let's talk about what motivated you to re-release this song.
You know, it just takes me back to like being in Indiana and being in certain situations, you was always told don't slip, and it's always something that no matter where I go, no matter where you are, you always got to have that mentality of being aware.
Yeah,
It's
keep
more
your head on
about
the swivel.
being aware, and I just wanted to re-release it because I'm planning on putting it on my brand new album, re-releasing it on my brand new album, which is Life is a Gamble.
Let's talk about that. I wanted to get into that next. So, um, now let's talk about you being an artist. I have a few questions about that. So, the album is called "Life Being a Gamble." which I feel like is self-explanatory. But what motivated that name for this album, and what inspired this album altogether?
To be real, Life is a Gamble was inspired by me moving to Las Vegas. You know,
Mm,
uh, when I moved to Las Vegas, it was just like a decision that I had to make. It wasn't like, know, it was like a quick decision I had to make at that time. And that came to the conclusion as when you doing things, you got to take a chance. And then with everything that was going on in my life at the time, I'm gonna be real. Like, to the people, I had a felony at the time,
okay.
and it was very hard for me to get anything. It was very hard for me to get a job or anything like that. So thankful I got it expunged. But it was just going through the hardships that I encountered that I wasn't speaking publicly, and I was taking chances that most people would have just stopped and said, "I'm done. Let me be homeless." Like
Mm,
it was times where I could have been homeless in Vegas, but I just kept pushing forward. No matter what the cost was, I just kept pushing, moving forward. No matter how many no's, like if I tried to get an apartment, no, you got a felony, and this was going on for like 3 years,
yeah,
and then I had to keep pushing and found somebody say, okay, cool,
I'm gonna give you a
no matter what,
chance.
yeah, no matter what, I can't, I'm motivate. I had to motivate myself, self motivation. I had to motivate myself to keep going. Cause I was already thinking back to when I got shot. I was already thinking to myself like, okay, what's worse than I would have been dead. So what's worse than that? So let me keep moving while I'm living. Let me keep moving.
Hmm, I like
So
that.
so a lot of that album is it's about that.
That's good. I like that mentality. It's like, let me keep moving, because it's like once you become stagnant, you get discouraged. Unfortunately, sometimes depression creeps up. You know what I mean? People experience all type of mental imbalances, as far as like anxiety and depression and social anxiety, and just wanting to isolate themselves and things like that. And it's like, you those are kind of the worst things you can do, because it takes you a while to get out of that. You know what I mean? Depending on how long you allow yourself to sit in it. So, that's really good. That's really good. So I want to ask you, like, what inspired your sound? Like, what artists did you listen to growing up that you feel like kind of inspired your flow, your sound as an artist?
I would say Tupac and 50.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I like that. I like that. You know what? Tupac was one of my favorite artists too. But honestly, I feel like not even just the like him as a artist, him just as a man. Like watching his interviews, he was so intelligent.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? Even as an actor, like his acting skills was so like on par. Like it was up to par. Like it was just like, man. And then he had two sides to him, that Gemini. You know what I'm saying? He had that Brenda had a baby side, and he had that I get around. You know what I mean? Like he had that keep your head up changes, and then he had that, America's Most Wanted, California Love. You know what I mean? So it's like he had those two sides to him, which I feel like that was the versatility. You know what I mean? That was just the creativity, and that was also just like just his background. His mother being a Black Panther activist and his stepfather being an activist. He also had that sense of leadership in him, and he delivered it in the form of music. So that was great. That was great. Shout out to Tupac. What's crazy? I really wish I could have worked with that man. Even though I was, still 3 years old when he passed away. I wish, like, as I live today, I'm like, man, I just hope that this man is not really dead. But we ain't gonna go into that. But I be wishing, like, man, because he was just such a unique spirit. You know what I mean? And I feel like him and Nip was kind of they had the same type of influence and the same type of power. You know what I mean? And we can't work with Nip no more either. So, but you know what the reason why I keep it so hopeful is because they still have music that's not released. That's why I stay so hopeful. Cause I'm like, hopefully I can run into somebody that's over their music, how Keisha Cole did. with the I forgot what was it called. What was it called? It was called Players something. You know that song I'm talking about?
Think so.
With Keisha Cole and Ashanti. I mean Keisha Cole and Ashanti. Keisha Cole and Tupac.
Think so.
Yeah.
I
Sometimes I
forgot.
reminiscent. That's in it. Okay. I
That,
can't think
that
of what it was called.
must be his new stuff. That must be his new. Because I listen to a lot of his old stuff.
Man, if my voice wasn't gone, I would sing Keisha Cole part. Oh, it was. No, it wasn't Player Ways. You know what? Watch. You know what I'm gonna do? I got a few games we gonna play, and I'm gonna play that. I'm gonna play that when it's game time. So
All right.
speaking of game time, let's just jump right into game time. All right, so we're gonna play a game. You can give me. It's called Go Ham, right? I
Mm-hmm.
want you to give me three people. It could be a celebrity that we all know, or it could be somebody that you work with that you know. Like for example, Marie, the PR.
Mm-hmm.
It could be her. It can be we know Omar Gooding Jr. And we know Marie too. Not to say nothing like that, but just anybody that you know personally, or somebody that you or that we all know. Give me three people that is going ham and had. Oh well, we're in March, so it's gonna be a little hard. So but I'm gonna still do it. Give me three people that's been going ham since January. I know it's only been 3 months, but give me three people that's been going ham. We have Oscar weekend, Grammy weekend just passed. We have a few little award shows that's been going crazy. So you can figure out three people. Give me three folks that's been going ham since January. You got 5 seconds. Starting now.
Elliot, Jessica, Marie.
I was talking too much. That's what it was. That's what it was. I was talking too much. I gave you too much of an example. All right, that's cool. That's cool. 'Cause I couldn't even get to four.
No, I was mentioning Elliot and Jessica. Shout outs to them. They gave me a shout out on live TV today in Las Vegas. So shout outs to them.
That's
You know, doing
what's
their
up.
thing. So yeah.
That's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up. What's up? Hey, Nene Star. Hey, hey, hey. How you guys doing? We appreciate you guys coming on. Listen, while you guys are on here, please share this video with your followers. We want to get this video shared so we can let everybody know what Young Thunder got going on. He doing some big things, got some big things coming up, and we want to get the word out there. We want to share it with the people. We want to share it with the people. So, let me go ahead. I was gonna share it with a few people, but I'm gonna just go ahead and get into the next question. So, let's talk about now. I've been seeing you do like acapella, like you've been rapping, not on the beat. So, are you more comfortable like rapping like that? Are you more comfortable rapping on the beat? Are you more comfortable writing the beat out? Are you more comfortable doing an acapella?
I'm more comfortable with
Acapella.
both.
Acapella.
I'm
You
more
comfortable with both?
yeah, more comfortable with both. It don't
Okay.
matter.
Okay. 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 I like that. I
Yeah,
like that. So,
the thing with acapella, you can just flow at the speed you want to. When you riding the beat, you gotta go with that beat. You gotta ride the beat. When you acapella, you can just flow through it. It don't
that's
matter.
true. That's true. That's so true. That's so true. So, let me ask you, what is your creative style like? When you're sitting down and you're writing, what are some things that you feel like you need in your environment to create that creative juice or bring about that creative juice?
It could be, a personal experience or something I'm saying.
Okay.
Like I could be at a supermarket and something happen, and I'm like, yo, I'm chilling. I'm not gonna rap about. I don't rap about shit in detail. Like I'm gonna just give it to you how it is, and this is how it is. It's not. I'm not gonna get to explaining like too much. You know what I mean? Talking
Okay.
too much. So I'm gonna just put it in a way where people understand where I'm coming from.
Okay. Okay. I like that. I like that. So let's get into you being an owner of Street Philosophy LLC.
Hmm.
So now let's talk about that. What? What is that about? Let's dive into that because I was doing some research and you're talking about the secrets of a winner, secrets of
When
winning. Yeah, the
secret.
secrets of winning. So let's get into that. Break that down. What are the secrets of winning that you can share with us with our followers?
Well, like I was mentioning on TV, to break it down simple, it's just doing the opposite of losing each time. Like each time you think about it, like it could be the better choices, I should say, the better choice of what you want to do in life. Just like I see you with your cup drinking your water, drinking your coffee or whatever. It's all about taking the best right route possible in your life. Instead of like doing this, you do that. You see what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
if you in a for example, if you're in a bad relationship and you with a toxic person, it's best to get with a person that values you. That'll be the winning scenario each time. So if you think about your life, you think about the decisions you make. Most of the time that you make a mistake is mainly on you, but most people be like, okay, they play the blame game. Like, okay, is this person that person? Nah, you got to take accountability. So you got to think to yourself, okay, how many times did I made a decision I messed up on and it was me? But what if you did
Mm,
something different? What if you thought to yourself, okay, instead of doing this, let me do something different that's better for me, that works for me. Instead of jumping in this toxic relationship, I'm gonna jump in a positive relationship. Instead of
mm.
drinking too much, liquor, I'm gonna drink a lot of water. Instead of not working out, I'm gonna go to the gym more. It's choosing to win each time. You know what
I
I'm
like
saying?
that.
That's what I do. That's what I mentioned on the news as well.
I like
So it's
that.
about learning how to win each time.
I like that. That is amazing. That is amazing. You know what? It's just like you said, it's simple. It's just that simple. It's just making the decision to choose what's better for
Right.
you. It's what's the better option for you. What will help me in the long run? Yeah, this may be temporary fun, but what will help me in the long run? I'm gonna let you guys in on something. I used to be a lot bigger. I'm not big right now, but I used to be like 180 plus. I'm just gonna say that, right? I used to be like real big. I'm not gonna post a picture or nothing, but if y'all do y'all homework, you'll find it somewhere. But yeah, I used to be real big, and my friend used to always tell me, like, she used to, it's like she was like an older church, I'm not gonna say mother, but she was like an older church lady. And she used to always say, like, a moment on the hips is a lifetime, but what she say? A moment on the lips is a lifetime on the hips. And I used to be like, well, I'm trying to get thick, you know what I mean? Like, but I wasn't trying to get as big as I got, and I wasn't understanding it at the time. And she was saying that, but it's like, if you make bad decisions in the moment, you will reap the you know what I'm saying? You're always gonna reap the benefits. You sow bad seeds, you're gonna reap bad results. You sow good seeds, you reap good results. That's just how it goes. You know what I mean? But at the time when she was saying that, I was like, I was young in my early 20s. I'm like, what? Lifetime on the hips. That's what I want. You know what I'm saying? That's what I need. Well, that's what I'm going
Right.
for. But not understanding that no, it was gonna cause health issues, it was gonna cause this, gonna cause that. So it's like in like retrospect, no, she was right. Like, girls, put that down. Put that down. You don't need that. Go ahead and grab an apple. Go ahead and grab something else. And now that I'm older, I understand. I was hearing it when I was younger, but I was like, what? Please, it's not fun.
Let,
There
let,
ain't no fun in that. You know what
let's
I
break it.
mean?
Let's break it down like this. It's like if you want an
Yeah,
LLC, right? The
yeah,
LLC is gonna cost you like what, 400 to $700, depending on what location you at.
right.
So you got $500 in your bank account, and you got an option to go on a date or go to work. You know what you need to do. You need to go to work. That's the best option. That's the winning option to
Yeah,
save.
yeah,
Because if it's $700, you need two more $100 to make it work, right?
yeah.
Everything in your life is steps. You got to take the necessary steps to win. So it's like chess. It's chess, not checkers. Like I said before. So if you work and get that $200, you're gonna have money for that LLC. Then the next step, how I'm gonna get it running. Then you got to think, okay, let me do this.
I like that.
So, see what I'm
I
saying?
like that. Listen, I hope my viewers, my followers, your followers, I hope y'all got y'all notebooks out and got y'all pens out because he is dropping some gems right now, okay? Listen, for those of you guys that are just coming on, you got to run this interview back because he has said some amazing things that you can carry with you and possibly apply it to your life. You know, he has this his LLC, Street Philosophy of the Secrets of Winning. We just talked about that a few minutes ago. I know I seen a few people just come on, so I definitely want you guys to go watch the replay and get what he was saying about the secrets to winning. And how can they find you and connect with you and get more information on that?
You can follow me on Instagram, number one Young Thunder. Somebody hacked my Facebook, so just tap
Mhm.
into my new. I got to build that page back up, so check out my new Facebook page, Real Young Thunder. Check that out, or you can just go to my website, youngthunder.com. Check me out.
I love that. I love that. That's amazing. That's what's up. That's what's up. All right. So listen, let's go to another topic. Let's go into acting because you are an
Hmm.
actor, right? So now let's get into acting. What is a role that like what is a dream role for you and have you accomplished that dream role?
Mm, it's more like if I did like a main role, it'd be like a laid back dude trying to make a way for himself, showing people it's a better way. You know, the hood role's been played so many times where it's always a dude, playing the hood role. But I want to play that role where it's a hood role, but it's a dude that's showing people a better way.
Hmm.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah. So that if like a ghost, you ever watch Power?
Yep. Yep.
Like a
Yep.
ghost. Like
Yep.
if I was to play a role, it'd be something like that, showing people that I'm trying to do the opposite of being. Because you got most dudes, they go backwards. They go
Hmm.
backwards. So you got to move forward. So if I did it, it'd be like a ghost role or something. Like this dude, he was in the hood. Now he's trying to work up. Now he in a suit and ties
Yeah.
type thing.
Right.
Motivating people to do better. It doesn't like most people, like most rappers, but like when they see me, I got homeboys, see me read a book. They say, "Oh, look at you trying to act all proper." If you watching this video, I'm trying to do better. That's what it is.
Right.
You trying to do better. Like, it's
Right.
nothing wrong with picking up a book and reading.
Right. Right.
What's wrong with gaining knowledge? Anybody,
Yeah. You know what?
anybody, yeah, anybody that say something wrong with that, they lame. Because you know what? You're not trying to progress. Life is all about
Yeah.
progressing.
Right.
So if you stuck in the same place and you ain't trying to make nothing else work, I feel sorry for you, man.
Hmm.
I feel sorry for you. So it's life is all about progression. It's only two things, like my father used to tell me. It's only two things you're gonna do in this life: is live and die. And while you here, you gotta live. And when you live and while you living, you gotta progress.
That's good. That's good. That is really good. That is so true. Like, I mean, I have nothing to say about that. That is so true. Like, all you're gonna do is live and die, and you have to live your life to the fullest. You definitely have to live your life to the fullest. I go back to what Drake, that quote I said about Drake earlier. Um, but it's just so unfortunate how we have homies. Like, I feel like, it that's where it comes. That's where growth and maturity comes in, where you do have those friends that encourage you to grow and encourage you to be your best version of yourself. But people in the streets, we hood, we got that street mentality, and it's like crab in a buckle. I mean, crab in a barrel mentality, to where we don't want to see each other win. Like I don't want to see you go too far because you ain't about to leave me.
No,
Like, you know what I mean?
for example, you gotta be a leader. You gotta set the example. Like I got homies that like they'd tell me like, bro, do that. Or you a sucker, or you soft.
Yeah.
And I say, you know what I tell them? I say, I'm only soft if I listen to you. I'ma do what I wanna do. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna put myself in position. I'm gonna do what I want to do.
Absolutely.
I'm only soft and I'm only a sucker if I'm following everything you do and you losing. I'm trying to win.
Right. Right.
Feel me?
You can't lead me to the water and you can't swim.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's what I always say. So I tell anybody like, if you sitting there following a trend, your homie telling you don't pick up that book, you proper and all that shit. I'm like, that's some sucker shit to me, man. You
Right.
gotta progress. Progress.
Right.
Don't be scared to progress. If you like something, do what you like to do. Be who you are.
Absolutely.
And the right people gonna come around you. If they
Hmm.
respect your decisions and stuff you do, they're gonna come around you, and you're gonna gain a better circle.
Hmm. So let me ask you this question. What roles have you played in? Like where can we find it? Like, can we find it on like Tubi? Can we find it on like Amazon Prime, Netflix? Like, where can we find some of the projects you've been in?
That's a very good question. I went to Compton one time and I was in his. I was like an extra in his movie. I haven't done nothing really concrete like that's on Tubi right now, but I had showed up on a movie set. They had actor Omar Gooden on there. Actor Miguel A. Nunez Jr. He played in I think he played in Joanna Man. That big
Yep,
he played
yep,
the
that's
main
the
role.
one. And he played in Family Business.
Yeah, yeah. So he doing some big things, man. Shout
Yep.
outs to them guys, man. Omar
Mm-hmm.
Gooden, and shout outs to director
Miguel.
Curtis Ellison. That he has movies on Tubi as well. And I do have the option of being some movies. It's just I've been trying to step back from doing that right now and
Mhm.
been more focused on building the business and the craft. Building the foundation of my business. But don't be surprised if one day you see me on something.
That's how. Hey, it always happens like that. You look up and you be like, damn.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like he been really working. He been doing his thing. So it's to be expected. I wouldn't be surprised. Not me. Maybe them, but not me. I see it all the time. So that is amazing. So yeah, let's talk about what advice do you have for like okay, what experience do you have with like your audition tapes, and what advice can you share with people that are doing audition tapes or even doing auditions in person? Would it be like some good tips that could help them like possibly have more confidence while they're auditioning, like I said, in front of them or on camera? Or what are some tips that you may have learned along your way, maybe through acting classes or just being around other actors?
It just depends on the role you're doing. Like if it's like a certain role and it matches your personality, if you got it, like say for example, if you a hood dude, the elements is already there. You just gotta advance on it, express it, express
Right.
that. If you got a hood dude that's angry, express that anger.
Mhm.
If you got somebody that's a business person and you work at a job, you know how it is at a job where you gotta be proper on the job and they don't allow certain things. So show some of that. Show people want to see what's real.
Yeah,
And when you experience certain things, you can put that in that character. And I believe that makes the character more believable.
that's true.
You know what I'm saying?
That's true. So let me ask you a question. Are you this is going back to like music. Are you a hip hop fan? Are you just like are you a hip hop and R&B? Like what genre of music are you a fan of?
I like hip hop music, man. I mean, every once in a while I listen to R&B, but it not too much because it come up to me like somebody crying outside in the rain or something. You know what I mean? Like I like R&B, like depending on this, certain circumstances, or if I'm on a date or something, But I'm a hip hop dude. I like hip hop. I listen to everything though. So it don't matter.
Okay. So I asked you because we're about to get into our next game. So our next game is where I play an instrumental of a song.
Mhm.
Now, I'm going to play about 1 or 2 seconds of the song. Again, this is instrumental. I need you to guess the song. Okay? All right, you ready?
Yeah.
All right, let's go. Did you hear it?
I didn't hear.
Okay, I'm gonna do it again. And now, listen, viewers, you guys can help him out with this. You guys know the game that we play, so you guys can help him out. Let's get to it. That was too much. That was too many seconds. You better know that one. What you think it is? Let me know.
I'm be
Let me know
real.
in the comments.
I didn't hear. I ain't hear
You
nothing.
ain't hear it.
I ain't hear nothing.
All right, hold on. Maybe I gotta put it up to the microphone. Hold on. That was too much.
Yeah, I know that song.
That was too
Oh,
much. I was trying to was
what
it?
was that song called? My Whole Life Has Changed or something?
Oh, maybe that's not a good song for you, because that it's a sample of a song. It's a sample of an old school song.
Yeah, but ain't that like a genuine song or something?
Yeah, but it's not genuine. That's not the one I'm playing, but it's a sample of genuine.
Oh,
So
got you. I got you.
hold on, let me try to fast forward. You should have got it now. You don't hear that beat in the back, that bass? You don't hear that?
I, I don't know who it is. I'm gonna be real with
You don't
you.
know who it
I don't know.
is?
I know Genuine sung that song though, but
Okay, so
I don't know who's the new artist.
because it's not genuine, you don't win that. Beep. Okay.
Man.
Okay. I got another song for you. I got another song. Oh, I'm gonna tell you who it was though. The viewers. Do y'all know what song that was? Do y'all know what song that was? Let me know. I'm gonna let y'all know. After I play this second song, I'm gonna let y'all know what song that was. Alright, let's go to the next song though. So you said you more of a hip hop. I'm doing all hip hop. So that was a hint. Come on!
Okay.
Come on, girl!
Okay, pop. Okay, pop smoke. Okay, okay. Yeah, yeah. I know what this
What
song
you
is.
know about love?
Yeah, yeah. Pop smoke.
I
Yeah.
got what you need.
Real talented brother, man. Real talented dude.
R.I.P. Come
Yeah, rest
on.
in.
I knew somebody was gonna know. Okay, let me pick up another artist. I got you. Pick up another artist. And it's not gonna be Pop Smoke. It's gonna be somebody totally different. Okay, you know the new songs that's out right now too, right?
I know a bunch of new songs.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So this next one gonna be a new one. Okay? Look. It's a new one. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. It's a new one. I just gotta make sure the lyrics don't pop up when I play the song. So give me a second. Okay. I'm gonna fast forward it a little bit. All right, you ready? You heard that?
I ain't hear nothing.
Okay, I'm gonna play it again. That was too much.
Hey,
You don't know it?
play it one more time.
Okay. I'm sorry. I started having too much fun. I started dancing. I should have been stopped it.
Dang.
You don't know?
Nah, I don't know.
Just because I like this song, I'm gonna play it for you. Just because I like it, I'm gonna play it. But you should have known. You said you. Come on.
Oh, that's a gorilla song. Gorilla song. Okay. Okay.
No, it's not. I just fast forward to her part on accident. So hold on, let me go to the look. Murder, 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 kill, kill, going through it.
Oh, Boosie. Boosie. Okay. Okay.
No, it's not Bootsy, but he is from the South. It's OMBPZ.
Oh, okay. Okay. Peasy. Okay. All right. Yeah, I didn't know that one.
Okay. Okay. So for those of y'all that don't know, y'all know that's my song. That's my song. Y'all just got like a little insight on the party side of me. But okay, you got one more song. Now you lost two. You gotta win this one.
Man,
You gotta
it gotta be.
win this one.
I'm an old school type hip hop dude, and
I
you know,
got you. I'm gonna go old school. I'm gonna
okay,
go old school.
go old school.
I'm gonna go old school. I got you. I got you. You know what? I got the perfect dude for you. I think. Hopefully, we gonna see. Why my nails want to be in the way now? Okay. Oh, damn. Now I should. Now I'm thinking about somebody else, but I ain't gonna do that. Okay. Now I played too much. I gotta stop dancing.
You giving me all these songs that you know I ain't gonna know.
I ain't
You,
gonna lie. I don't
you
even
know
know that
me.
song.
Yeah, you giving me all this stuff like
Okay, I'm gonna tell you who that was. Okay, but hold on. Let me try to play like the hook.
it sound familiar, but they don't sound like no hip hop joint. Com- computer,
Ice T.
Ice T. Oh man, okay. Ice T. All right, man.
Alright.
Yeah, I listen to a little bit of Ice T too, man. I ain't gonna front. But I didn't know that one. I'm gonna be real.
Alright, let me just go to somebody that I think you would know. Let me just do that. Let me just do that. Because you gotta win this one. Now I'm starting to feel bad for you. I mean, I just gotta
Don't.
give you one.
Hey, if you listen to my playlist, you will understand me a little bit better.
Okay, hold on. Hold on. You gonna get this.
That's 50, man. That's 50, man. Mini man.
I'm like, you're going to get this. Like, I gotta give it to you now. I can't do
Yeah.
you like that, no boy, my boy. My boy was going out like, oh, he wasn't getting none. I had to give you some. I had to give you some. All right, that was a good one. So I know we've been talking about artistry. I know we've been talking about um your
Mhm.
LLC. So I want to ask you, what are your plans with street philosophy? Like, are you planning to like? What are your plans? What are your plans? Because I have some ideas, but I want to see if what you thinking.
Talk to me off camera about that.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm like, you know.
Talk to me off cam. But I got some big things about to be in motion. Like I said, if you're an artist, singer, songwriter, hip hop, I got some stuff in motion. So stay tuned. You're gonna see some announcements coming up,
Okay.
especially here in Vegas. If you travel to Vegas a lot, I'm gonna have some stuff going on here. It's gonna be crazy. So when people get the whiff of that, they're gonna say, "Yo, this dude got it going on." So
Mm, right.
stay tuned.
Right. Right. Okay. I like that. I like that. So let me ask you this question: what are some things that you like? Some things that you practice, like some rituals that you do before you go on stage to perform. Like, for example, like, do you pray? Do you like do like 5 minutes of alone time? Like, do you just go over your songs? Like, what is it that you do that to prepare yourself to be the best version of yourself before you go on stage?
Um, every day I wake up, I pray. You know what I mean? That's something that I always do. When I go perform, I just do what I got to do. I just, it's no fear. Like I explained earlier, going through my situation, you just got to just do it. Like Nike, just do it. And I just go out there and rock it. That's it.
Right, right. Okay, I like that. I like that. That's good. That is really good.
Yeah.
So listen, I know it's your birthday. I had you on here for I think a little bit over an hour, which I appreciate it.
hmm
I really do. We have fun. I mean, I'm always a vibe, but I don't want to toot my own
You had,
horn.
you
You
had
know
me
what I
looking.
mean?
You had me looking bad out here, though. You had with the songs, and
All right,
you had me looking crazy. So
but you know what? With the other game, you was on me because I couldn't even get three fingers up.
I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to come with a live show and put you on, put all this wrong stuff on purpose. Like, let me see if she,
No,
let me see if she get
you know
this.
what? I don't like games and I don't like being put on blast. So I would be like, I ain't playing. But you know what? I should have warned you about the games before we got started. My bad.
It's all good. It's all good.
But
Hey,
let's
it's
do this. Let's play another game. And with this game, I would do finish the song. Okay. We matter of fact, Okay, let's see. I'll let you pick the game. You want to do finish a song, or you want to do a game where you have to? It's called. It's another game that's called Go Ham, but or no, it's called Ham. What you have to do is give me a quote, a title, or a song that has the word ham in it, and I need three. Quote, title, song has the word ham in it. I need three. Or you can do three songs and try to guess the lyric or finish the lyric.
Okay, I'm gonna put you on blast on this one, since you put me on blast. So I can tell you a song right now that got ham in it.
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah.
On the scene with them girls going ham.
Wait, I'm supposed to finish the lyric? I'm supposed to finish that lyric?
You might not even know the song, man. You might not even know the song. Now, if you did listen to my music, you know the song. It's my song. It's my
See?
song. You want
Now,
to
you
put me
know
out?
what?
You did all this research on me. You didn't even go listen to some of my music. See,
You know what? You know what? You're not supposed to do that to the host on their platform now.
hey, you
This is
did
not
it to me. You
proper.
did it
It's
to me.
not
I gotta give it
proper.
back.
Not
You tried to
proper.
put
No, I'm just kidding.
you tried to put me on blast. I gotta put you on blast back. How you gonna interview me and not even know the song?
You know what? Listen, you caught me off guard. Okay? I'm gonna do my homework. I'm gonna do more. I knew a lot though. I'm gonna do more homework. Okay? Listen. It's all right. It's all right. So you gonna play the game? So you gonna
Okay.
play the game? You gonna play the game, my boy? What you gonna do?
I'm playing that game with you.
All right.
Playing that game
Okay.
with you.
So that was one. That was one. You gave me one, and I couldn't finish the lyric. So okay. So give me a quote, another song, or a title that has the word ham in it. And if you want me to finish it, I'll finish it.
Damn. So, cause there's a lot of
Or
songs that got
I'll do you. I'll do one for you. Green eggs.
green eggs.
Green
Really?
eggs. Tiffany, help my boy out one time. Who's on here? Y'all help him out. What's up, boss lady? Hey, girl. Boss lady in the building or online, shall I say? But yes, green eggs. Dee 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 dee
Okay.
dee.
Okay. I give up. What is it?
Okay, wait. Don't chew me up for this. But it's green eggs and ham. Come on!
Green
I hope I'm
eggs
not
and
too loud. I hope
eggs.
I'm not too loud in this mic. But come on, somebody got it. Somebody got it. Somebody got it.
Even the people on the lot don't know what it is.
Nuh-uh, somebody said it. I feel like we probably said it at the same time, but we said it. She said in ham.
Hmm.
In ham. Green eggs and what? Hit that. In ham. I'm sorry.
I don't know what it is. You gotta tell me. I don't
All
know.
right. All right, one more. You know what? I'll do the last one. You know what? How about this? I'll make it easier for you. You can give me a word that has the word ham in it. A word. One word that got ham in it. And I'll let you get off the hook with that one.
You let me get off the hook. One word that got ham in it.
Yep. One word and you're off the hook.
Ham is a word. What you mean? Ham
Right.
is a word.
Right. I know. So that was like kind of tricky, but okay, I'm
Yeah.
gonna throw you an
You
example.
gotta explain.
I'm gonna throw you an example. Shit, I'm gonna throw you three examples so you can't use it because three just came to my mind. For the viewers, give me a word that got ham in it. Ham hock, hamburger,
Oh,
hamstring.
oh yeah. We talking about burgers and shit. All right. All right. Go ham.
Ham hocks,
Yeah.
hamburgers,
Okay. Okay.
hamstring.
Go ham on me. Go ham on me. You got me. You got me. You know it's early. I've been out late, and
You know
ain't
what?
yeah, it's all good.
I'm not gonna hold you. Listen, I did an interview yesterday with somebody, with another artist,
Hmm.
and I was like, "Give me." This is where I messed up because I don't never say "give me a word that has ham in it," but for some reason I just slipped up and said "give me a word that has ham in it," and he was like hamburger, hamstring, ham hock. No, he didn't say ham hocks. He was like ham something, and I was like, he caught me so off guard because just like you did with them names, I was
Hmm.
like this, and he let it all out, and I was just stuck like, hold on. I was like, I didn't mean word. I didn't mean word. No, take that back.
I
But he
got you.
already
I
said
got you.
it.
But
So
I
that's why
wasn't
I gave you a
thinking about
word.
no ham hocks right now. I was, you know, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Okay, you got me though. I'm gonna get you back for that. Get you back for
You're gonna
that.
give me back. You know, interview for an interview. I guess we go put me on your platform. Do an interview with me, but go easy on me though. Go easy on me because I can handle all that. You know what I mean? You
I'm
gotta
I'm gonna go hard on you. Go ham on you. As
go ham on me. You know what I'm
I'm gonna go
saying?
ham on you
Yeah.
now. Uh,
Yeah.
uh,
Nah.
I
No,
appreciate
but
it.
listen, it was fun. It was all fun. Damn. Now I'm trying to do something where you can win. All right, I'm gonna do the songs. I'm gonna do the songs. I'm gonna do two songs and not three because it's your birthday. We don't want you to keep looking bad on your birthday. Okay, we gotta, you know what I mean.
You got me looking sad out here in these streets right now.
I mean, well, you about to go. So hold on, it's your birthday. Let's get into that. What does Young Thunder do on his birthday? How does Young Thunder celebrate his birthday?
Mm. Probably you know get up with somebody you like maybe. Go to the top floor of a hotel and see the view. Nice
You
view.
are in Vegas.
Yeah, nice little
What's the
view
stratosphere?
with some Bacardi. You know what I'm
Would you
saying?
jump off
And,
the stratosphere?
and maybe some ham hocks.
Shut up. Be like, I did an interview with this girl. Her name is Shantier. She got a platform, Shantiaragoeshaam. And this girl brought up ham hocks, and I failed tremendously. And I just feel like I gotta pull out the ham hocks and be prepared next time.
Yeah, yeah, maybe some ham and eggs. You know what I'm saying?
You're hilarious. Oh my god, you're hilarious. Hey, you ever thought about doing comedy? I think you
Nah,
should be a comedian.
I ain't the comedic type. I probably scare some people sometimes. Cause they might say something and I get serious with it and they be like, "Oh, he ain't playing."
But like, hold on, hold
I
on.
can laugh, but yeah, you know, they might say something like, "No, nigga, ain't like that."
Yeah,
I'm gonna tell you something. I was at one of Omar Gooden's comedy shows, and the dude, I'm not saying who it was. He
Mhm.
was like, I think he had a joke, and he was like, who would suck D for $1 billion? And raise your hand, and I didn't raise my hand. And he pointed at me like you wouldn't do it. I kind of get a nigga to look, you crazy motherfucker, dude.
yeah,
Hell no. You know what I'm saying?
right.
Like he was like he kind of looked at me like, okay, that nigga ain't.
Like he didn't know
Yeah,
how to respond. Like, should
yeah,
I keep
yeah.
joking? He might get up and
And
beat
he
my
was
ass.
telling,
Nigga, ain't
but
no
see, the thing
security
is,
right
he was
here.
telling a joke. He was telling a joke, and that is to the point where yeah, it's a joke, but I don't play like that.
Yeah, you gotta tread lightly when you talking to street dudes. I be looking like, hold on, where's the nearest exit? Cause it's finna get real up in this motherfucker. Hold on.
Even Omar he got on stage. If you guys want to check it out on my check out the his comedy joint on my page on my YouTube channel. You know he did one in Vegas, pretty dope experience.
Yeah. Omar is pretty dope. Omar is pretty dope. But I know he got on stage and he had to water that and die that shit down. Like, okay, he's just playing. He had to
Yeah.
make a joke and kind of lighten the mood a little
Omar
bit, huh?
was like, I don't know about that dick sucking joke, nigga. Like you know what I'm saying? I don't know about all that. You know
Nigga,
what
we
I'm
ain't got a
saying?
room full of tanks.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. Let me keep it going.
yeah.
Keep it going. So that's what you'll do. So you didn't answer my question. Would you ever jump off of the stratosphere?
Hell no.
No?
I got Caucasian friends that asked me to go skydiving. I said, go, good luck to you, brother. You know what I'm saying? Nah, I'm
See,
good.
I wouldn't do skydiving because that's much higher than the stratosphere. You know what I mean? I went indoor skydiving, which is not bad, but no skydiving.
No,
Nah.
I'm
I've
good.
seen an interview with Will Smith. He was like on the other side of fear is happiness, and he was in the interview. He was talking about how he went skydiving, and I was like, yeah, that's just some fear I wouldn't get over. Like that's just some fear I wouldn't even try to get over. Like what? Nah,
No,
I
but
would die in midair.
it's not that I'm. It's not nothing to be scared of. But it's like it's the being cautious. Cause you hear about incidents where people, went skydiving and the fucking parachute didn't stop working. So you got to think of it. You never know. So you got to be
Yeah,
cautious about everything you do. So
yeah,
that's probably why I would never do it.
right,
You know what I'm saying?
right. Listen, I appreciate you guys coming on. I see you guys joining in. Listen, I see you guys sticking along. I appreciate y'all. We've been on for like at least an hour and probably 15, 20 minutes by now. We have Young Thunder in the building. Today is his birthday, so we're gonna get him out of here pretty soon. But yes, I am bringing him on my platform, Shantiaragoeshaam show, to interview him because he is absolutely going ham. He is a writer, songwriter that is. He is an artist. He is an actor. Listen, he is business owner. He does a lot of things. Carry many hats. You guys stay connected with him on his Instagram at One Young Thunder. I believe it's an underscore, but I'm gonna let him correct me if he needs to. But yes, connect with him and stay connected with me. Anybody that is watching this live that is interested in doing an interview with myself, reach out to me via DM and I will definitely get you guys on a platform to do an interview if you guys want to promote any album, mixtape, any upcoming projects, upcoming shows. I do interview people in front and also behind the camera. So we can definitely get you on the platform to get your voice out there and get your project out there and get much exposure as possible as well. For those of you guys that are sticking on, I do appreciate you guys staying on. I appreciate you guys commenting. I appreciate you guys participating in the games that we have been doing. And also while you're here, go ahead and share this video, even though we'll be getting off shortly. They can still watch the replay. So share it, and I hope you guys watch the replay as well and get your pen and paper out because he definitely dropped some gems. So you definitely want to take some notes. So listen to me before I get you out of here.
Hmm.
I'm gonna let you redeem yourself. Redeem yourself, player. Okay? I'm gonna let you redeem yourself, and we're gonna play this game. Finish the lyric. Now, I know you like old school rap, so I'm gonna play a little old school. You know what I'm saying? A little old school something for you. So let's get into that. Um, I got something. I got something. Let's see if you gonna get the answer. You know what I mean? Okay. Oh, my bad. It's not supposed to be instrumental. It's not supposed to be instrumental. I'm sorry, I did that on accident. But you know who that is.
Oh yeah,
What is it?
that's Dre and Snoop.
You know what?
Still Dre.
You know what? You got that? You got that? So because you got that one right, I'm just gonna play one more song for you. And I'm gonna play the lyric this time. This time. You know what? I might just spit the lyric. And you just gotta catch on and figure out who it is. You ready for that? You wanna do that? You on for that?
Okay, let's
All
do it.
right. All right. Let me think what I'm gonna do. All right. This gonna be easy. Easy. All right. That was a hint. When I said that, that was a hint. All right, you ready? I gotta make sure my hair look good. I gotta make sure I got the right bop when I do it. All right, you ready? All right. Woke up quick at about, wait, hold on, I messed up. Woke up quick at about noon. Just thought that I had to be a captain soon.
That's easy, ain't it?
You gotta finish the lyric.
But
I'm about to go and different. Hello, motor.
I know the song you talking about, but Easy does it. I think that's easy does it.
You don't hear me whispering the song, huh?
Yeah, you whispering something, but you know.
Cruising down the street in my
Oh,
6'4".
okay,
Slapping
okay,
it.
okay. I know that song. I know that song.
Damn, I was trying to have you win, bruh.
I know the song,
I
but
was trying to have you win,
I
man.
I know the song. I know the song. Yeah, yeah. But I listen to music and I listen to the lyrics, but a lot of them I don't memorize. I'm gonna be real with you. I memorize my own. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna
Yeah.
be real with you. A lot of them I don't memorize.
Okay, I got one for you.
I know the song.
I don't want you going out like that. I just feel so bad. I feel so bad. You gonna make me cry. I got one for you. Hold on. Hmm. Damn. I don't want to do one that's smart. I want to do one that's obvious. Okay. Okay. Hold on. Should I do that song or should I do the other one? Okay. Fingertips on her hips as I dip, trying to get a tight grip. Don't slip, loose lips, shank ships. It's a trip. I love the way she licks her lips.
See me jocking, put a little switch in the hits while I'm watching.
Hey, kind
Tupac,
of,
Tupac, Tupac. Yeah.
yes. Conversations on the phone.
Yeah.
What? Now we
Let me
all
break it
alone. Why
down.
the lights on? Turn them off. Time to
Get
set it
around.
off. Get your
I
weapons
get
off.
around.
Set
I get
it off.
around. Come on.
Set
You
it
know
off.
that's my joint.
I,
Come on. You know that's
I had
my
to get
joint.
you. I had
You
to
know
get
that's
you.
my joint. All right.
I had to get you.
Yeah, you know that's
I was
my
like, okay, I'm gonna do one that he gonna know, and I'm gonna do one that's real popular. Not no changes. Not no Brenda's had a baby. Not no keep pitching me rolling. I could have did hit him up. You would have got that probably.
yeah.
You would have got hit him up, but we did good. That's a way to end the interview like that. You end it with a bang. You end it with a bang. You know.
Yeah. I
Nah,
mean,
nah, nah, nah,
you was
nah.
kind of being hard on me a little bit. Cause
I'm sorry.
you was trying to go hard on me. I got you back for
You
that.
know what? But just look at it like this. Because I didn't get the birthday hits in,
Hmm.
I had to go hard on the interview.
That's all good. I appreciate
Yeah.
everybody that's checking us out, man. And
Yeah.
seeing go ham on me. You know, go ham on me today. You know what I'm saying?
Don't have me feeling bad when I get off this live. Don't do it.
Nah,
Don't do
nah,
it.
nah. I'm gonna put a smile on your face when we get off the live. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Please don't do it, play. No, I'm just kidding. No, but yes, I appreciate you
Mhm.
coming and doing this live with me. I know, Vegas is hot. Okay? Vegas is hot AF. And you in a car. So I know you've been hot in that car for over an hour. It's about to be 2 hours to be on this dang live. So I know you hot, and I appreciate you doing an interview with me, taking this time out of your day to spend this time with me. Go ahead and get with your boo thing, get that little late night, that evening little lunch. I mean, evening lunch, evening dinner. Get that schedule, make those reservations, take it to a nice little hotel, do something nice for it. Oh, well, she's supposed to be doing it for you, but yeah, I guess, sometimes it works like that. Anyway, I appreciate y'all coming on here, sticking with us this whole time, sharing the video, commenting, just definitely, what is that word I'm looking for? Engaging with us, being involved in everything that we had, the games, and commenting on his answers, and saying happy birthday, and shout out to Tiffany, shout out to
Yeah.
Kiki.
Thank y'all for helping me out, even though she was trying to go ham on me. I appreciate y'all. She was trying to make me look bad out here in these streets.
Listen, I
But y'all
mean,
had my back. Y'all had my back. I appreciate y'all, man.
you got to stay on your toes. You got to stay on your toes messing with a player like me. No, I'm just
Yeah,
kidding.
yeah. I was slipping today. I made a song called "Don't Slip." I was slipping today.
Come on.
You know what
You
I'm
re
saying?
Come on, you re-release a song and you're still
I
slipping
only
on your
slip.
pimping.
I slipped because I thought we was homies, but I thought we was cool. But hey, I'm just,
Don't do me. Don't say we're not homies no more. We locked in, twin. Don't do me like that.
I thought we was cool.
Don't do me.
Hey, people, you gotta watch your homies sometime. They had you slipping in a minute. Had you
Oh,
slipping like you
dog.
just stepped on some water. You know what I'm
I feel
saying?
so. So bad.
I don't
I
feel
feel so
bad.
bad.
I'm just playing with you. Don't
Now I got to send you a gift. You got to text me your address. I'm gonna send you a gift. Now I got, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, look, I done made you go out like this on your birthday.
Yeah,
It's all
I
right.
got one for you. Just pay for my hotel. I got reservations and all that. You know what I'm saying? I'm playing with you. I got that. Come to Vegas, we get VIP. We'll do VIP at one of these clubs, and
Okay.
you buy the bottle service, and I just chill up like I'm super important.
We gonna work something out.
The bottle guy will be coming up to me. I'll say, "Hey, put it on her tab."
Listen,
All right.
listen. I'm gonna be going to the bathroom. Watching that tab come, be like, I gotta go to the bathroom. Just sneak on out the club. No, I'm just playing with y'all. It's all jokes, y'all. All jokes, all jokes, all love. This the homie for real. But we definitely appreciate y'all coming on, sticking with us. Go ahead and share, like, comment. You know what I mean? We definitely appreciate all of the interactions that you guys share with us. And Young Thunder, do your thing today. Do your thing. Enjoy your birthday. And keep on rocking out. Like 2025, keep on having the motion that you are having because you're doing amazing things. And it's only a moment of time before the world knows who you are for real.
I appreciate that. Thanks for
Yeah.
having. Thanks for having.
Absolutely, absolutely, definitely only a moment in time. So I am definitely going to collab with you on this interview. And you guys, again, you want to connect with him, you want to tap in with him, reach out to him. Reach out to him. I'm going to collab with him on this interview, so you'll be able to reach out to him via email or via Instagram, and then from there, take it to the moon, take it to the sky. The sky's the limit. So yeah, I appreciate you guys and Young Thunder. I'll be hitting you up. I'll be hitting you up in the moment.
Okay.
But again, enjoy.
Appreciate you.
All right. Thank y'all. Peace out.